Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. I'm your host for today's live stream. My name is Connor, and today's not just an ordinary live stream. It is a Friday if you're over there on the East Coast, or if you're in the US on that side of the world. If you're like me in Asia, it's already Saturday, but nonetheless, March 8th, 2021 is the exact day that Crypto Empire was founded, and it's March 8th, 2024. So 3 years ago today exactly. And also Bitcoin made a new all-time high. So it's only right that we go live on YouTube for such a monumental day. I want to welcome everybody to today's show. Big shout out to everybody in the live chat right now. We have Adorito David saying he's the first to be here. Chuck says, bro, them arms are so long. Yeah, man, I got a 6'7" wingspan. Rigoberto Chavez, we got all day Dre. Dre's been with me from literally day one of Crypto Empire. What an absolute legend. Thank you, Dre, for everything, all of your support throughout the years right now. Shout out to the Silvadala. We also have Nuke, Ostia Craig Lanzi. What's going on, Ostia Craig from Berlin? We also have Ladgerdoodle saying congrats on the 3-year anniversary. Appreciate all you do. We got Donkey Dong. We got Sorige. Everybody's here. We also got Sniff. What's going on, everybody? It's good to have you here. So let's look at Bitcoin to start things off right now, because Bitcoin right now is near the all-time high. It's at it. Looking at the weekly time frame, we are there, and we have accelerated very rapidly over the past 5 weeks or so, right? We've gone vertical straight up. Now, I do want to show you something that's very interesting in regards to Bitcoin, and it's going to paint a very clear picture on what is to come when Bitcoin does officially break its all-time high. So if you go to a 1 month chart for BTC, and if we go and look at some previous cycles, first of all, we'll look at the 2017 peak at $19,000. What I want you to notice is that the steep of the trend line from the low of the bear market to the all-time high, notice the slope of this line, right? It's a pretty gradual slope. When we have a monthly candle close above this all-time high, things go vertical, all right? So this is an idea, a taste of what's to come. If we look at the slope of this trend line, right, it's way more steep. It's way more vertical, all right? So that was 2017. We can also go look back here. And it was the same exact thing. In 2014, 2013, Bitcoin made its high at $1,177. From the bear market low to the all-time high break, look at the trend line. It's not that steep. Look at what happens when we have a monthly candle close above the trend line. It goes vertical. All right? So maybe history doesn't repeat, but I do expect it to rhyme. Big difference between the pre-all-time high moves and then a monthly candle close above the all-time high. Things literally go vertical. All right, so for the month of March, we still have around 3 weeks left in March. However, looking at the previous cycles, looking at what's happened when Bitcoin goes ahead and has a monthly candle close above the all-time high, we can expect something straight up. All right, so this is what I'm looking out for in BTC right now, but we're not there just yet. We do still have some key levels to break, which is obviously $70,000 as we did just get rejected from that level. Now headed back to this chart, looking at the Bitcoin 4-hour chart. Right, wick up, $70,200, right back down to 66K. 66K is obvious horizontal strong support for very obvious reasons. Right, we also happen to have the 1 hour, 100 simple moving average right there at 66K as well. As you can see, price bounced right to that level, and it's already starting to recover. So I don't know if we're about to break this all-time high and we're about to start running, or if we still have to spend some more time below the all-time high, shake out some weak hands, get the moon boys out, and then we go ahead and blast off. But the levels are very obvious right now on BTC, all right? 66K, and then you have down here 60K, between 60K and 62K, right? These are your support levels to the downside. As long as these hold, there's really nothing to worry about whatsoever. And to the upside, obviously, we have price discovery imminent inbound. So things are about to get extremely interesting here for the cryptocurrency market. Things have been accelerating rapidly over the past few weeks. Really since February, things started to pick up and go vertical. Altcoins are starting to fly. Artificial intelligence altcoins, many of them have went 100x in the past month. So I mean, it's the perfect storm, it's the perfect recipe, and this is what we have waited years for a bull market like this. And we are well positioned to go ahead and capture life-changing wealth if we do get the altcoin season that I expect that we will get. Let me go ahead and catch up with the live chat, see what's happening on, see what's going on over here. We have Manny saying, hey Connor, what's up Manny? Good to see you. Moonlight, good to see you here. Black Sun says, glad to catch you live. Good to have you here, Black Sun. We have Said Brass saying, what's up Connor from Canada. Shout out to everybody from Canada out there in the audience. Also Moonlight from Amsterdam. We have PT Minato, the fourth Hokage, the yellow flash of the leaf, one of the greatest shinobis to ever live. Shout out to Minato for being here. From Portugal. And also Glasshopper77. All right, so that's BTC right now, right? We have our horizontal levels mapped out to the downside. We have our all-time high to break. We know when we have a monthly candle close above this all-time high, we go vertical. So what does that mean? It means that if you're not already positioned in the altcoins that you want to be positioned in, I don't know how much time you have realistically before things really start to accelerate and pick up. So I will spend a lot of time in this live stream over the next hour going over altcoin gems that are still in good accumulation zones. We'll also be taking a look at some requests from the audience today to see if we can find any gems, because we do have a lot of gem hunters in the crypto empire community. A lot of people are on it. They've been here all bear market long, and they know what they're talking about. I'm very blessed to have a very aware and educated community here at Crypto Empire for the most part. Obviously, there's still a few soy boys out there that get angry when something like Big Mike goes ahead and takes a big dip. But if we look at Big Mike, it's up 88% on the day, right? All the soy boys all got shaken out down here. They all sold. Good riddance. I will continue to support Big Mike because I think it is the best meme. I think it's the funniest meme ever. And I think a 3 mil market cap, 2.5 mil market cap is criminally undervalued. So with that being said, let's take a look at our total market cap chart and our total 2 and total 3. So looking at the total market cap here, that's the total 2. The total is at 2.5 trillion. We peaked out in the last cycle at 3 trillion, okay? So we still have $500 billion to go until our peak up from the last cycle. And then from there, we have some targets laid out at 4 trillion, 5 trillion. And then realistically, 6 trillion to 10 trillion is possible for the total market cap. It really depends on how much capital flows into Bitcoin through the ETF and also the Ethereum ETF as well. Don't forget about that. We still have 38 days until the Bitcoin halving, over 1 month away, and we're breaking the all-time high. So this has never been seen before in any previous bull market cycles, any 4-year cycles for Bitcoin. So we are in uncharted waters, uncharted territory. And I do speculate that this could be possibly a shorter cycle and we could peak out in 2024. But regardless, if you're here now, and if you've been with me for the past 3 years, or maybe you found me 2 years ago or 1 year ago, and you've been paying attention to the information that I say here on the channel, you got the free ebook and you listened to what I said in the free ebook, and maybe you're in the Discord group and you listen to what I say in the Discord group, you should be well prepared to go ahead and capture as much money as possible in this bull run. All right, but for anybody brand new, like I said just a few moments ago, I don't know how much time you have. Realistically, you probably don't have that much time to position yourself. Time is certainly running out. The hourglass has been flipped and the sand is almost gone from the top. So let's get into some altcoins right after we take a look at the total 3, because the total 3 is the altcoin market cap, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. We're at $700 billion. We peaked out at 1.13 billion in the last cycle. All right, and if we look at some fib extensions on the chart, it can give us an idea of where we may end up this cycle. So let's throw some fib extensions on the chart. So main one, or the main two I should say, is the 1 Fibonacci extension at $2 trillion, and then the 1.618 at 2.5 trillion. All right, if we have an altcoin cycle where we double the last peak, right? The last peak was at 1.13 trillion. If we have an altcoin cycle where we double the last peak, we'll end up over here at $2 trillion. Do you know how much money $1 trillion is? Right? In 2021, we peaked out at 1 trillion. Do you know how much money $1 trillion is? Do you actually understand? Most don't understand. Most can't conceptualize that. It is more money than you can imagine, $1 trillion. All right, if we go to 2 trillion, you have no idea how violent the pumps to the upside are going to be, how hysterical people are going to be, how happy and euphoric people are going to be, and how depressed everybody's going to be that didn't get into crypto early in the bear market. We were here every single day grinding in the down, depressing bear market days, and now we get rewarded. That's life. If you stick with something, you get rewarded. If you never give up, you get rewarded. If you refuse to quit, you eventually do get rewarded. And everybody who's been here, maybe this is your first bull market cycle, maybe this is your second, maybe this is your third, but this is the time that you have essentially been waiting for. And it's already been extremely fruitful, and it's been extremely rewarding. The past 6 months, right, buying extremely low entries on a lot of coins, catching some 10x's, 15x's, maybe some 100x's with some meme coins. It's been extremely rewarding already, but the party has really just begun. All right, so strap in, folks. It's going to get wild here if we do get that monthly candle close on Bitcoin above the all-time high. And the total 3 is looking extremely good right now. Don't forget who is here all through this time period here. And then on the way up, right, September, October, that's when I went really full risk on, and I basically went all in into the market over here, September, October. And I was telling you guys every single week on YouTube, on live streams, and in YouTube videos as well, I'm all in, buy altcoins here. Guess what? Who was here during the breakout and retest, January and February? Now we're flying, okay? So everybody should be positioned if you've been watching the channel. I have no sympathy for anybody who faded, right? If you faded and you were scared to buy or whatever, right? If you didn't do everything possible in your life to position yourself for this rally, I don't really know what to say to you. You only get opportunities like this a few times in your life, and it's happening, okay? So congratulations to everybody that's been with me. I know most of you guys watching right now, are as well, extremely well positioned for this altcoin rally, for this bull market. So, we'll be smoking cigars on a yacht at the Crypto Empire post bull market celebration. But for now, we still have a lot of work to do, and we can't think about that because we still have to realize our gains to make them real. If you don't realize the gains, it means absolutely nothing. Let me catch up with the live chat here and see what's going on. So Rigoberto says, Connor, will altcoins run harder with the support of the Ethereum ETF? Look, Ethereum will run harder with the support of the Ethereum ETF. And with Ethereum running harder, it will be all over the mainstream news. Let's take a look at ETH right now. With Ethereum running harder after the ETF, it will be all over the news. And with that, the normies will want to also take part in these riches in crypto. So they're all going to flood into altcoins. So yeah, retail is starting to come. I'm hearing a lot of chatter, from everyday people. I talked to some of my friends that are, deep in crypto alongside me, and they're saying, their colleagues are reaching out to them for help with crypto, or maybe some previous girlfriends are reaching out and saying, hey, help me buy some crypto. So things are getting very interesting, and retail is certainly coming back right now. And with the Ethereum ETF, like I said, it's just going to blow Ethereum through the roof. It's going to be all over the news, and people are going to want to get rich, so they're going to buy other altcoins that are lower in price, lower in market cap. So yeah, it's a trickling domino effect, Rigoberto, and one thing will lead to another. Ladradoodle says he has many people asking about Bitcoin to him in the last day. No surprise there. Sniff says he's looking forward to the yacht party. All right, so let's talk about some criminally undervalued altcoins to start things off. And first one I want to go over is an altcoin that I've talked about a lot on the channel, and that is Microvision Space, Microvision Chain Space. It's a Bitcoin Layer 2 scaling solution, UTXO smart contracts, extremely competent team, and it's sitting at an $83.5 million market cap. So if you're wondering, what's a good altcoin to buy right now? Should I buy some random meme coin that I saw on Twitter? Or should I buy something fundamentally solid that has the potential to do a 50 to 100x from the current market cap? Where a 100x would be at $8.3 billion market cap here. 4 billion market cap would be a 50x. So microvision chain space, I do think that it is a coin that is in a good accumulation range. So I want to start off the live stream looking at space and giving you guys something that has yet to really run. For anybody new to the channel, right? Inside of the Crypto Empire Premium Discord, we started buying space over here at around $8 to $10. And it has then left the accumulation range and it started a new range over here from $35 down to $17, $18. As you can see, it's at the top end of the range right now. All right, so anything below 35 on space, I would say is a great entry. If you're looking for a good, solid, fundamental altcoin that has the potential to do a 50 to 100x from current price, not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. Everything I say here on the channel is not financial advice. But if you're looking for an altcoin that fits those parameters, I would say space is certainly one to add to your watch list so that you can do your own research on. But again, anything under 35 bucks is a good accumulation for space. Johnny Ape says, would you mind looking at RVF? It's criminally undervalued. It's the reason I'm paying $30 ETH gas fees. So yeah, RVF is another altcoin that I have been bullish on for a long time. But RVF has been very slow. It's been a complete laggard during these bullish market conditions. As we can see here for RVF, it has been range bound for 137 days. 137 days of sideways, almost 5 months now of really no price action. Complete chop and slop chicken scratch. So I do hold a bag of RVF, and you know, it hasn't really done anything. So there's really not much to say about RVF. You have your range low down here at 50 cents. You have your range high up here at 82 cents. So let's go ahead and put a 50% Fibonacci for this range. And as you can see, we're right at the mid-range currently at 65 cents. All right, and we're also right on the 1 day, the daily time frame, 100 simple moving average. All right, and as you can see, price is just using this as a magnet. It is fully controlling the price right now, this range. So I would say that RVF is certainly a good one to take an asymmetric bet on. Right, I wouldn't make it one of the main positions in my portfolio, but you know, I would make it a small allocation in the portfolio because the market cap, like you said, is criminally undervalued. Market cap is 65 mil, right? So you guys have to understand, if we look at the top 100 now, the number 100 coin has a $1.1 billion market cap. I do expect at the peak of this cycle for the number 100 coin in market cap to be around 3 to 4 billion. All right, 3 to 4 billion is going to be 100 out of the top 100, right? The highest mark in the top 100, $3 to $4 billion. Again, $1 trillion is expected to flood into, I'm expecting that to flood into altcoins, and we're going to double the last peak. So if we can estimate that the number 100 coin on the list is going to have a $3 billion market cap, we want to look for coins that are sub 100 mil that have the potential to reach billions in market cap. And RVF is one of those, right? It's one of the most used decentralized applications on the market. You don't need a VPN to buy crypto anymore with RVF, and it's completely decentralized, right? You use your own wallet and you buy whatever you want across different blockchains. You can bridge to other chains. You can do a lot with the product. I like the product. I use the product. So that's why I'm invested in the coin. And again, if we do expect the top 100 to go to 3 billion for the highest one, you know, if RVF goes to 3 billion, well, guess what? That's 50x from current price. So yeah, I would say RVF is good. It's definitely been very discouraging with all these other coins moving and RVF not doing anything. But I do expect it to have its run eventually. But again, it's just an asymmetric bet. My strategy, I go over the strategy in the free ebook. You should get the free ebook if you don't already have it. But my strategy is very simple. I concentrate most of my capital in my top 4 to 5 coins. And then I have many asymmetric bets, right? Smaller position sizes on low market cap gems that have the potential to do crazy multiples. That's my strategy. That's how I do things. Some people do different strategies. There's 1,000 ways to skin the cat. But I only need a few of my asymmetric bets to pay off to reach my goal number. So that's how I do things. If you want to learn more about that strategy, get the free ebook. Link is down in the description below. PT Minato says, do you think Space and Midlayer are fighting for the same pie? So they're in the same sector. Midlayer and Space are in the same sector. They're both Bitcoin scaling solutions. But the thing is, Midlayer, I don't think it's even in the same league as Space. I think Space is much better than Midlayer. And I do expect Space to outperform Midlayer over the course of this bull run. That's not to say that Midlayer won't pump, right? That's not to say it won't do well, but I think Space is better technology overall. So I'm expecting Space to be a better hold. A lot of people bullish on Big Mike in the chat. Really good to see that. And similar to RVF, there's also Exchange. All right, Exchange, also known as Change Finance. This is another one. I love when stuff like this happens, right? I love when stuff like this happens. Basically, Change did a tokenomics switch up, and they switched from the CHNG token to the XCHNG token. When that happened, everybody freaked out. A lot of people panic sold, and Change came back down to my entry, my first buy at 8 cents, right? I first got into Change at 8 cents. It's at 16 now, right? So a little 100% gain, really not too much, but I do expect it to be an absolute crusher. But anyways, I love when FUD hits and everybody starts freaking out. Everybody starts panicking. People bought it at 10, 11, 12 cents. It goes to 8 cents and they all freak out and they sell it. And they get mad. They say, Connor, you recommended Change and it dropped. I don't like you anymore. And I just laugh. I say, go hit the gym, you little soy boy. I don't have time for your nonsense. All right, as you can see, it's gone 100% from the bottom. And if you understand the fundamentals of a project like this, if it drops in price, you shouldn't necessarily be phased. The buy wasn't compromised, right? They did a tokenomics and a rebrand change. The buy wasn't compromised. If it got compromised, then yes, I would sell it. But I looked at the situation and I understood that nothing was compromised about the project. It's still extremely bullish. Right now, it's an 80 mil market cap. We bought this in Crypto Empire at a 40 mil market cap. Like I just said, top 100 is going to be 3 to 4 bill. I expect Change to go to the top 100. I do expect it to be a 100x for my entry, or at least a 50x. So anyways, I absolutely love when huge drops happen because of FUD. Another one, ATOR. Look at ATOR, guys. Right? Got rejected from Tor. It also got listed on KuCoin at this top, right? Whenever a coin that's only on decentralized exchanges gets listed on a centralized exchange, almost always the top sellers are going to go ahead and take profits on the centralized exchange. So on this day, November 16th, ATOR got listed on KuCoin. It was also the day, right over here actually, November 23rd, they got rejected from Tor. The price dropped in one day. The price dropped 75%. Everybody panic sold. I was in my Discord saying, listen, everything is fine. Don't worry about it. It will recover. It might take a little bit of time, but it will recover. Well, it did take some time. It took around 3 or 4 months to recover, but guess what? It's now back at the highs. So this is why you need conviction, and this is why you can't just listen to people blindly. Oh, this guy on Twitter said that this is a good coin to buy, so I'm going to throw a few $1,000s at it. Oh, this Crypto Empire guy on YouTube said this is a good buy, so I'm going to put some money into it. And then something like this happens and you sell, and you get mad at the person who talked about it. Look, if you have that mindset, you're never going to win. You're going to stay a loser for the rest of your life. You need to take self-accountability. You need to get a grip. I'm not talking to everybody here. I'm just saying for the most part, right? A lot of people freak out when stuff like this happens, but stuff like this happens all the time, especially when you're investing in early stage startups, which is what you're doing with the new low market cap crypto coin. So you have to be able to stomach the volatility. You have to be able to stomach the volatility. And if the buy is not compromised, well, then it's obvious that you shouldn't sell. Another one I expect to recover is Router Protocol. Obviously this one isn't really doing anything in these current market conditions. Let's go to the daily time frame. 12 hours looking very interesting right here. Router Protocol is forming an ascending triangle here. As you can see, we have horizontal resistance at 480. We also have our 12-hour higher time frame moving averages right here. Okay, so this looks like it's about to blast through and go on one of these recovery runs, similar to Change, similar to ATOR. Obviously, Router Protocol, another one that changed their tokenomics. Everybody freaked out. A lot of people panic sold. Another one where I was like, whatever, I think it's going to recover. I have no problem holding it. I know why I bought it in the first place, and the buy isn't compromised, so I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to stick with the conviction on the investment. Okay, so router protocol here at 439 with a very low market cap. It could be a buy. It could be a great buy, I should say. I'm holding route still. And, you know, the first entry was at like $2.80. Bought more on the way up. Bought some at like $6, $6.50. Right now it's at $4.40. Current market cap is 65 mil. Another one, it does have that potential to really be a big winner and really multiply in price. So that's why you need to have conviction in what you buy, and you can't listen to people blindly. You need to take self-responsibility, or you're going to remain very miserable and very bitter. And you'll never take any self-accountability or responsibility. But anyways, router protocol, it's a good buy right now at 438. Let me catch up with the live chat, see what's going on. People asking about Cubic. So Cubic right now is trading for $9,000 per billion, $9,100 per billion. Don't forget who gave you Cubic at, you know, $600 per billion in the Discord and on YouTube publicly, $700 per billion in my free Telegram group, my public channel. All right, don't forget who gave you Cubic at those prices. And yeah, at a 676 mil market cap, I do expect Cubic to reach 15 to 20 bill. So I'm expecting a few hundred X's from my entry price on something like Cubic. It's one of the newest, most advanced AI techs out there. Proof of useful work, AI Garth. Really, really bullish project, and I'm going to see it through until the end. Haven't sold a single Cubic, and I don't plan on selling anything until 100X plus. Remember who was calling Cubic a scam on YouTube as well. And remember who was saying it was an amazing project and a good buy. Obviously, I'm not right all the time, but I'm right more than I'm wrong, and my portfolio performance year to date proves that as well. Let me see what's going on here in the live chat. DJing from the blockchain. Shout out to Moby Sage, another guy who's been watching the channel, supporting me for years now. I believe he has his own YouTube channel. Go subscribe to DJing from the blockchain. Moby Sage says, Connor, you have been dominating these calls recently. Thank you for the alpha and what you bring to your community. Your track record is strong. Appreciate the recognition, Moby Sage. Shout out to Brandon Willis as well. Shout out to Adarento David for his support. I appreciate you, brother. He says, Connor, you have been a blessing to me when I found your channel last year. I started buying some coins you mentioned. You were the best, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support, my man. Goop says, what do you think about NAO? Well, NAO right now is going ballistic, okay? So is it a good buy? I mean, it's only a 40 mil market cap. This is a BitTensor Tau subnet, NetTensor. And in the past day alone, it's gone up 100%. All right, so it's tough to buy something like this when it's on such a strong uptrend. However, with these new AI coins, when they perform, they go straight up. So I can't really recommend that this is a good buy right now. I would say maybe you'll get a pullback to 30 cents and below, right? You can see a very obvious demand zone there on NAO. And if you get something below 30 cents, that would be ideal for an entry. It is running right now. A lot of people are picking this one up. 3,650 holders already in a few weeks' time, right? Like 2 weeks this project's been out. So this one's picking up hard. And what do I think about it? I think it's a new BitTensor subnet with a lot of growth potential. And it could be an amazing buy if it does work out. We have to be very careful right now with these new BitTensor subnets, right? There's going to be a lot of people for going after quick money grabs, a lot of scams. So all these are very high risk, but very high reward. Another one is Unitau. It's down 47% today. Another new BitTensor subnet. I want it. 1 second. Let me. So Unitau, another new BitTensor subnet. I mean, this one is in it's in your ideal entry, 3.5 mil market cap. Okay, so if you're looking for a BitTensor subnet, Unital could be a better option than NAO because NAO is already running. But then again, the winners will usually keep on winning. All right, so maybe NAO if you want to chase a pump and go after something like that. But anyways, Unital, new BitTensor subnet as well. High risk, high reward play, very low market cap. Obviously, Big Mike, strong recovery. And I mean, listen, the chart looks really good. If you guys didn't see, Big Mike actually got shouted out on InfoWars last night. Absolutely epic. Like, this is just, this meme, it has the potential to be one of the biggest. So I'm very bullish on it. Been supporting from day one and I won't stop. And then another meme that's interesting is this one, KEDU Inu. So right now it's at a 4.14 mil market cap. Now listen, this is just another dog coin, but the reason it's interesting is if you go to the Twitter account, only 529 people are following it right now. If you look at who's following it, one very legendary person in the crypto world is following this project, and that is Satoshi Kusama. Who is Satoshi Kusama? He's the co-founder of Shiba Inu. For some reason, he's following this brand new dog coin called KEDU Inu. All right, this is not financial advice at all. All I'm saying is that, listen, if Satoshi endorses this project or he has anything to do with it, it has the potential to be the next Shiba Inu. So KEDU Inu, listen, it's another dog meme coin. It had its first leg up already, right? It was floored out down here at a few $100,000 market cap, pumped up here to 4 mil now. And it's holding relatively strong in this consolidation. So listen, if Satoshi Kusama is in some way, shape, or form related to this project, listen, he almost has 1 million followers on X. If he's related to this project in some way, shape, or form, this could take off like SHIB took off, and it could be the next SHIB. Extremely high risk, extremely high reward, not financial advice, do your own research, but KEDU, I do have a bag, okay? So we'll see how that one goes. I saw somebody asking me about ONECAT as well, Bitcoin Cats. So this is a very interesting project, ONECAT. I've really never seen anything like it in the sense that it's incorporating so many narratives at once. It looks like MEXC listed futures on it already. It's a bit of a joke. Anyways. All right, so ONECAT right now, trading for 1.1 cents. And the reason, like I said, this one's fundamentally very solid. It's a Bitcoin scaling solution. It's a gaming, augmented reality, metaverse project. Bitcoin ecosystem. Play to earn. It's doing a lot. And the new chart should pique your guys' interest. All right, this one launched over here on December 21st of last year. So this one's less than 3 months old. It had its initial launch pump, and then it sold off into accumulation. Obviously, the accumulation is where you want to buy it. All right, down here at half of a penny to 0.4 cents. That's obviously where you want to buy it. All right, but it has gone ahead and starting to take off right now. Now, listen, I did take an entry and I posted inside of the Discord group. If you want to get all of my calls, everything that I'm up to, join the Crypto Empire Premium Discord group. It's $147 a month right now. All I can say is if you want to get in, you should get in while the price is this, because listen, things are going to change soon and it won't stay this low. I'll tell you that right now. I'm going to change the entire structure of it and you'll never see it for $147 again. So if you want to get in, you should get in now. I'll just say that. Anyways, we got in ONECAT at around 0.007 cents. All right, so we didn't get in at the bottom of the accumulation, but we got a decent entry. It's a decent entry. Again, it's a fresh, brand new chart. Once it breaks the all-time high, it will go into price discovery. I made a YouTube video on this as well, or I mentioned it in one of my videos recently. So yeah, I'm expecting it to go to a few cents minimum. I'm expecting it to be a good multiplier here in the short to midterm on ONECAT. YouTuber Goki, are you still holding Cubic? I have not sold one Cubic unit, one QU. And yeah, I'm holding billions of those, many billions of those. So We'll see. We'll see if that one makes me a few mil. Should. Currently buying AI coins. That's a good idea. AI coins are really good to buy. Hi Connor, what are your thoughts and predictions on CASPA? Good question. So CASPA right now, 15 cents. Looking at this weekly chart on CASPA. Again, shout out to everybody in my community. I mean, listen, I faded CASPA for way too long. I faded CASPA for way too long. A lot of people telling me on my live streams in the bear market, Connor, you should look into CASPA. I waited until like 4.5 to 5 cents to go in heavy on CASPA. I mean, listen, I'm still up 3x, but I would be up over 100x if I listen to the gem hunters in the crypto empire community that, you know, reach out to me, and they're in the live chat. They message me on Twitter, right? If I checked my DM and I saw a DM from somebody that I didn't. It was like a 6-month-old, 1-year-old DM. He told me to look into CASPA in like 2022 at fractions of a penny. So I'm really grateful for everybody in the community that, you know, that has my back here. But CASPA right now at 15 cents, still a good buy. All right, CASPA minimum to $1. I would say realistically this cycle, I would expect $2 to $3 for CASPA. All right, CASPA is one of the largest positions in my portfolio. I'm holding for much higher. Minato says that Nakamoto Games is going berserk right now, which is really good to hear. It is going berserk, all right? We're making new highs on Nakamoto Games. Another one, right? I've repeated myself over and over and over again from like 80 cents that Nakamoto Games is one of the best gaming projects out there. Over here. And here we are. This was back in October. Here we are in March. And we're several X's higher on Nakamoto Games. And how high can Naka go? That's a question that I'm sure a lot of you people probably have. So let's go look at the coin perspective and see if we can find a price prediction for Nakamoto Games. I already have an idea in my head, obviously, because I hold a nice position in this. So Axie went to 10 bill last cycle. If Naka goes to half of that, it will be worth $75, and that would be a 27x from current price. All right, 27x. That's a good gain. And if you're already up a few X's, or maybe you bought it at the bear market bottom at 5 cents and it does a 27x from here, you know, you're going to be looking at multiple hundreds of X's. So Naka, still not too late for Naka. I could see $75 happening. It does have the potential to go to 100. 100 would be a 6.5 bill market cap. And like we talked about already in the beginning of this stream, you know, the number 100 coin on Coin Market Cap is going to be 3 to 4 billion at the peak of this cycle. So this would put Naka in the top 100 at around, I don't know, 60, 70 if it goes to $100 and has a 6.5 bill market cap. It is possible, okay? So, you know, we're looking for around a 25 to a 35x from current price on Nakamoto Games still. A lot of room to grow. One of the best gaming projects in the space. I've been supporting it for a long time. I've been invested in it from over here back in October, and you know, we'll see how we go with it. Adarento David says, what do you think of TET, ONECAT, and DNS? So I like TET as well. I hold both Space and TET personally. And TET is very similar to Space in the sense that the chart looks exactly the same. The price is almost exactly the same. TET does have a higher market cap than Space. They're also both Bitcoin scaling solutions. So they're very similar projects. I hold both of them. And I do expect both of them to be massive gainers in this cycle. And TET right now is in a good accumulation spot at $31. And DNS. What is DNS? Sounds familiar. Maybe, I don't know what DNS is. It looks like something that's brand new. It's not on CoinGecko yet. I don't know DNS. What's going on? Do you have a look at NAO? We already looked at NAO, right? We talked about NAO already. BitTensor or subnet. It's flying right now. You know, maybe you see sub 30 cents, but you know, if you want to hop in, it could just leave without you. So if you want to buy something like this, you should scale into it. Start scaling in now, but you know, you should wait for demand to really take an established bigger position. Ladradoodle asking about XAI. So I do have a few altcoins I want to go over for trade ideas. Let's do that now. So XAI still holding this level over here at 133. I mean, it's a beautiful retest here, right? You have your resistance trend line breakout, flip it to support over here. You know, so it does look bullish. You're setting up for another diagonal break and another reclaim of the 100 simple moving average on the 4-hour time frame. It's not a bad place to take a stab at it and go for price discovery. Doesn't look that bad right now. You just had another flush out, long wick down, recovered. Bitcoin is going for the all-time high again. Yeah, so XAI, this could be it. It looks decent for an entry, Ladradoodle. Another one, Sui. Let's see, Sui. Okay, so it's starting to move right now. Still good for an entry, I would say, at 152. But Sui here, if we go to the 12-hour time frame, we have this longer term channel from all the way back here in November. If you guys remember me covering Sui over here back in November at 50 cents, right? This is the same channel. Anyways, this channel has been respected multiple times, so I expect the next pump to take Sui to the channel. And that would be at $2.25. That would be a 50% gain from $1.50. Okay, so Sui right now is another one that does look good for an entry. All the traders out there, Sui looks good. Another one, let's go to the trade watch list. Files printing. Not good to enter that right now on leverage. Ace, I think Ace is about to rip into price discovery. Right, Ace, Binance Labs incubated project, new gaming coin. Chart looks amazing. This one's going to rip into price discovery. And an ideal entry would have been down here at around 10 bucks. But I would say to just keep on bidding the moving averages. As you can see, every time it touches these 4-hour moving averages, it's a good buy. Listen, in a bull market, trading is so simple. It's so simple, right? Just keep on bidding the 4-hour moving averages, basically. So 1170 to 1113. Long wick down, eaten up. It does look ready to go right now, to be honest with you. And I mean, like I said, this one's going into price discovery. First target would be 20 bucks. It's a 58% gain from current price on Ace. I like this project a lot. It's very bullish. Another one, new coin, DYM. Billion-dollar market cap. It launched on February 7th. All right, so a brand new coin. It's on all the centralized exchanges already, VC backed. And this one just had a nice liquidation move to the downside. And as you can see, every time it's had one of these liquidation moves, I mean, at least the last one over here on the 6th of March, that was a great buy. Okay, so DYM right now, it looks good for a long. Entry at around 640, right at current price. And you know, you could be looking to ride this one up to $9 to $10, which if you're looking for a percentage gain is around a 56% gain on DYM. Be a very obvious kind of level here at 640 for obvious reasons, right? That's where it launched on the exchange, right? That was very clear resistance, flip to support now. You want to see this hold. You should cut the loss if price goes beneath this candle wick at around $6, maybe around $5.95. And you can ride this one up to 10, and that would be a 60% gain, and it would be a huge win on leverage. So yeah, I mean, the market has so many opportunities right now, opportunities left and right. Ondo. So when I was in Australia, Ondo had just launched, and it was down here at 20 cents. I was telling you guys it was a great buy. It's over here at 60 now. I haven't been covering it, but it's just going berserk. OP and ARB. OP to 7 is not a meme. Only thing is you just don't want to get wicked out on an entry. So what you should do is bid the moving averages if you get them, right? Set some stink buys and look to trade it up to $7, right? If you can get an entry on OP at $4, that would be golden. That would be really golden for a move up to 7. So many good looking charts right now. Another one, Mina. Already starting to move. So many good looking charts. Mina, very obvious diagonal to break here. These are all short-term trades, by the way, guys, if you haven't noticed, right? These are not like altcoins to buy for the bull run. These are like leverage trading opportunities. If you want to trade leverage, sign up to Bitget using the link down in the description below. That's where I trade. But Mina, another one that looks great. Ideally, you would have gotten it at 127. But obviously it's at 131 now. 8% risk. To the highs, you're looking at an 18% gain. That's a 2.13 to 1. But Mina has been a really strong alt. So if we take a fib extension, we can get some price discovery or some targets to the upside. And for a 0.27, we're looking at $1.89 on Mina. All right, so this would be really the kind of final target for this trade, 44%. But Mina looks really good. It has not broken this diagonal resistance line. When it breaks, look out for the retest, bump and run, and look to trade it up higher. Target 1 up here, 156. Target 2, 169. Target 3, 189. And Bitcoin right now trying to go for the all-time high again. Bullish hammer candle on the 1 hour, right to the 1 hour simple moving average. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Joe the Toe in the building. What's up, Joe the Toe? Beast Mode Focus said, I would be a good going to get by in the next pullback or a few coins that have the higher potential. Yeah, you want to definitely buy on pullbacks, but I would say to start scaling in because we don't know if we're going to get that big pullback. Joe the Toe is back on Twitter. His old account got banned. Can only wonder why. Satoshi Nakamoto says, Connor, thoughts on a pullback for Bitcoin around the halving in April? Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, okay? I do expect the March monthly candle to close above the all-time high at 69K. I do expect this monthly candle to realistically go up here to 75 to 80K. Somewhere in here. And if that happens, we could consolidate for a bit in April, but the thing is, we have the ETF, and the ETF inflows, we're looking at like $500 million or more every single day right now. All right, so the big boys they're buying, and they're buying in droves, and if they keep on buying, there's just not enough Bitcoin, and the halving is coming a supply shock. So it's all speculation, and nobody really knows. But yeah, we could for sure have, we haven't had any pullbacks. We haven't had any pullbacks. This is the monthly chart. You know, we've had now from October 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months in a row of up only. Right? We did have this month over here in January. It was a little bit shaky, but then February we broke out. Here we are in March. So I think a pullback would be bullish because most likely altcoins would start to play catch up if Bitcoin slows down or pulls back. So I hope we do get something like that. But regardless, I'm positioned for anything. And I'm positioned for the most bullish scenario, obviously, which is a parabolic altcoin season, which I would love. Because listen, we don't want to overstay our welcome here in the bull run. When the target number gets hit for whatever your personal target is for this cycle, for your portfolio, you should sell and you should not look back and you should go just exit. Don't overstay your welcome. The deeper we get into the cycle, the higher risk everything becomes. Right? People are going to be up hundreds of X's on coins, and you're going to think about putting profits into a coin because it's bullish, but somebody's already up 300X on it, and if they sell it, they could tank the price. So the further we go into the cycle, the riskier everything gets. So we do not want to overstay our welcome. When our targets get hit, we want to sell and we want to get out, and we want to not look back at all. Right? We can't have any regret if we sell too early, but we still hit the target number we had for ourselves at the start of the run for our portfolio. When your target is hit, get out and don't look back. Josh Samuel asking about Taushi. So this is another new Tau meme coin. This one's on Solana, Taushi. Low market cap at 3.7 mil. Looks like it just retested your 21 moving average on the 4 hour. So you have a few Tau meme coins. You have the original Kazunu, whatever the heck this one's called, Kazuna. Market cap 32 mil. This one's pain for me because I have the arrow from a previous live stream. I learned about Kazuna over here and I faded it. You also have Tau Inu, 14 mil market cap. All right, this one pumped up to over a 30 mil market cap. It's pulled back. But now you have a new Tau meme coin called Tau Shi. All right, and this one is the newest one out of the lot, and it's also on Solana, so there's very low gas fees. So it's a meme, it's high risk, high reward. If it does do something like Kazuna or Tau Inu, you're gonna be able to multiply your money. So do your own research, not financial advice, but it could turn out to be a really good win. Looks like Altcoins went ahead and covered it as well at a 1 mil market cap. He's probably the reason it pumped. But yeah, Tau meme coin, Tau Shi. High risk, high reward. And speaking of AI, Argo coin, AGC, now at $1.09. So I made my video yesterday. It was at like $1. I said if it comes back below 83 cents, it's a buy. It did go to 80. It went to 69 cents. It got bought up aggressively. Now it's at making new all-time highs at $1.09. So this market cap is still below 50 mil. And this one can go to a $5 to $10 billion market cap. This one can still 100x from current price. Now, obviously, if you got it down here at 10 cents, you're going to be looking at like a 500x if it goes to a $5 billion market cap. But, even still at current price, it can 100x and it can go to $100 per coin. So AGC Argo coin, brand new AI project. I mean, it's not brand new. It's been out for a little bit. Right? This one's been out since December 23rd, December 22nd. It's been up only, and it's starting to go parabolic. So it will have a really big retracement at some moment in time, but I don't know when that's going to happen. But yeah, this one's definitely a bullish new AI project. Big Mike at 2.7. We're all little nerds on Twitter that were coming at me for Big Mike. Where are they? Little dorks. Joe the Toe says, bro, I ditched that ADA the dog meme and got with a good building project called Shinobi Ninja. Similar names out there, but this coin is going to be no joke. Shinobi Ninja. I guess they watch Naruto. Must be this one. 1.3 mil market cap. So you got your range. Let's set this range on the chart. You have your range between 0.001 and 0.003, and you're at the bottom end of the range right now. So ideally, if you want an entry, look, Joe the Toe, I hope this is not like a rug pull. Let's see. Trade in stealth, Shinobi Ninja. I've never heard of this before. Looks like we got an... Okay, I like the marketing already. Looks like some solid marketing for Shinobi Ninja. I see some Akatsuki cloaks. But yeah, if it dips below the range low and a deviation, I would say that if you want Joe the Toe, if you're looking for analysis on this coin, TA, anything below here is a buy. But yeah, very low market cap Shinobi Ninja. I like the branding. Black Sun asked me about Abyss World again. So Black Sun, yeah, I did take a look at Abyss World, and it looks very solid. And the chart perks my interest even more on Abyss World. Reason this chart perks my interest is if you look at this chart, it is going to explode based off of the price action. Price action is pure accumulation candles. Pure accumulation candles. Continuous higher lows and higher highs. It's setting up for a massive ascending triangle. Perfect bounce off of your daily 100 simple moving average here at 0.0033 cents. So Black Sun, I do think you have a winner here. It looks like it's going to fly, all right? It's compressing very hard right now between the daily 200 moving average and the daily 100 simple moving average. It's compressing. It's at this key level at 0.004, and it looks ready to explode. So Black Sun, like I said, I think you have a winner here with AWT Abyss World. Gaming project, AAA multiplayer, multi-genre fantasy gaming universe. I like the chart. It looks very solid, and I think it is going to rip. And Adarento says, you posted some coins recently. Epic, Dual, Ace, QORPO. Can you talk about them? So what you are referring to is my new YouTube short that I posted a few hours, or like 12 hours ago. And I'll talk about the technicals on them. Epic. Epic dropped 61%. Below it went right to the daily 200 EMA. It reclaimed the daily 200 EMA. Now it's starting to go and pick up some steam. Another ascending triangle here on Epic, right? A lot of these gaming projects all look like they are going to fly. They all look like they're ready to pump. And Epic has some of the strongest partnerships in terms of gaming and metaverse stuff like that. We'll just touch up on their branding, who they are. So basically, these people have partnerships with like some of the biggest brands and names that, like in the world. It's a gaming metaverse project, VR, AR. We know Apple Vision Pro is out. We know there's a huge NVIDIA conference. We know they want everybody to live in the pod and keep their VR glasses on all day. So we're just going to trade the narrative here. That's why I like Epic a lot. I think it's one of the best AR, VR coins out there. And then Dual is Game GPT. So we got into we got into Rainmaker Games before the rebrand at like the bottom. And then we went ahead and we converted our Rainmaker game tokens to Dual. And we staked them. And now this chart's forming a massive, it looks like a cup and handle. Here's your cup, here's your handle. Right, so you consolidate and then you break out into price discovery, fresh chart. I've been holding this one for months. I'm already up a few multiples on it. And I think that this one could be, it could go up to like 80 cents, $1, which would be a 100x. If I'm not mistaken, I think I bought, let me check the Rainmaker Games chart. I shouldn't, yeah, anyways. Rainmaker Games, it's pumping for whatever reason. I don't know who's buying this. But yeah, my first entry is down here at 0.0013 cents, which means if it goes to 13 cents, I'll have a 100x on Dual. It's gonna go to 13 cents, right? This is a 100x here given to all my premium Discord members back in like November, and I talked about it on YouTube a few times. But anyways, yeah, I'm confident that this will be a 100x winner. It just needs to go to 13 cents for me to hit a 100x. Come on. And then the other ones, what were they? QORPO. Brand new coin here. And this one is a new gaming studio. It's a new gaming studio, and they have a game that looks very similar to Compete, but this is at a much lower market cap. Market cap. No market cap listed here. Let's see if we can find a market cap on Dex Tools. 15 mil. All right, so pretty small market cap here. 1.5 bill would be a 100x from current price. And it was, the other day, it was a 7 mil market cap. This thing exploded in a day. I'm not sure what caused the huge jump, but it looks like some people discovered this one. It's brand new. It launched on February 29th. Okay, so it's like 1 week old. And it's a new gaming studio. So it's bullish. It's for sure bullish. It's a brand new bullish gaming project, gaming studio. Look into it on your own, but new chart. It's not in price discovery yet, right? When it breaks above 70, I mean, this wick here is at 86 cents. But the main level I'm looking at is 73 to 75 cents. It's forming a symmetrical pennant right now. And gaming is yet to really run. Gaming will run. And I think it's going to go something like this. And then, what was the last one? Ace. I already talked about Ace. Anna Maria. Good to see you, Anna Maria. It's been a long time since we've seen your name here in the live chat. It says, when should we buy altcoins? So we should have been buying altcoins over the past, 2 years, but 6 months from September. Market took off in October. But now, if you want to buy altcoins, right, you're not positioned. You should be getting into them now. But EGLD, if you're looking for an entry, Anna Maria. Between $62 and $58 would be ideal right now on something like EGLD for an entry. Shout out to Tintin. Says he got into Big Mike yesterday. 1000x on it. It's possible. It's very possible. 1000x would be a $2.7 billion market cap. I think Trump's going to go to billions. I think Big Mike is going to be a top contender in the poly-fi meme space. So, yeah, I'm bullish on Big Mike. Kendu Inu Army is here. Kendu. Shout out to Kendu. We already covered Kendu in the live stream today. We already covered how Satoshi Kusama is following them on Twitter. So I don't know why that guy, the creator of SHIB, is following them. I don't know what he has to do with the project. But there's only 500 Twitter followers, and Satoshi is one of them. So it's worth it to hold the bag, I think. We'll see how it goes. It's a gamble, but sometimes you got to roll the dice. Shout out to Bergen County Real Estate with Tyler Sellers. What's going on? T-Cell. Ray Love didn't take the 33x gains. Listen, Ray Love, I think you'll be fine. I could have sent it to 0, but I didn't. And I could have taken way more than a 33x gain, and I barely took anything, so I wouldn't worry too much. A lot of KEDU Army in here. Shout out to the KEDU Army. Listen, guys, I'm going to wrap up this live stream. It's 1 a.m. We've been going live for over an hour. I wanted to go live for the Bitcoin all-time high and the 3-year channel anniversary, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Before I wrap up the stream, if you're not farming your airdrops yet, you should be farming your airdrops. As you see here, this is my Linea farming, ramped up and active. Right, I have 12 premium wallets. I'm also farming the base airdrop and the scroll airdrop here. As you can see with base, 12 premium wallets and 2 free wallets running. This will most likely make myself an extra 6 figures this year. Right, I'm expecting over $100,000 from airdrops from the automated farming on Farmbase Pro. So if you want to sign up to Farmbase Pro, I think you should, and you should get started farming these airdrops. Go to the video description, and the first link will take you to Farmbase Pro. That is my affiliate link. I will continue to publicly endorse this product because I think it's next level and revolutionary, and I think it's going to be a breadwinner with these airdrops. So definitely start farming your airdrops if you're not farming them right now. You'll probably regret it if you don't farm them in the future. Again, for 1 EVM wallet, you get base, scroll, Linea, and if you want to learn how to set it up, I made a full video on how to set it up right here. Farm the base airdrop with Farmbase Pro. Watch this video. Get it set up. It takes like 30 minutes, and then you never have to touch it. And you're going to potentially make 50K to 100K for like 5 to 10 wallets in a year's time. I expect all the airdrops to hit this year in 2024. So it's a complete no-brainer. So get started on Farmbase Pro if you're interested in that, and you should be interested in it. But anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to wrap up the live stream right now. I appreciate all of your support. We're going 3 years strong, and we're not stopping anytime soon. We have a bull run to dominate. We have a crypto market to dominate. And I will be here every day through all of it. So I'll see you all soon. My name's Connor from Crypto Empire. Checking out. Have a good rest of your day. I'll be on the Big Mike Spaces in like 7 hours. Gonna get some rest right now. I'll see you all very soon. Have a good one. C-Cell out.